the CEO, the entire management and staff of GbaramatuVoice, I welcome you to today's special edition tagged GbaramatuVoice Election Headquarters. GbaramatuVoice is my name. The program that goes by this name, Election Headquarters, is a special package put together by the media organization, your darling station, to give you minute-by-minute report and development as it pertains the ongoing presidential and National Assembly election in the country. We are very grateful for your continuous support to the media organization. And in that same spirit, we will inform you that we have structured it in a way that this program is going to be interactive. Interactive in the sense that we shall at all times be expecting feedbacks and reports, various reports from your various locations about the ongoing election. You know, you can drop your comment at our comment section. Our telephone number is there in case you want to call in, make a phone in, call the studio. We are open and we anticipate your feedback and reaction. Back to the core concern of today's which is the Presidential Assembly election. Our reporters are giving us feedback that Nigerians, Niger Deltans in particular, areas where we have covered, are ready. They've all gathered at the various polling units with high hopes and expectations. And INEC, the electoral umpire, on their own part, has equally told us that they are ready. In fact, just yesterday here, they conducted the media around their collation center in Abuja. In the same spirit, the immediate past chairman of INEC, in the person of Professor Tahiru Jega, while assessing the development, the preparedness of the body, told the new our teaming and darling viewers. On behalf of the CEO of GbaramatuVoice, Jacob Abai, and the entire management and staff of your darling station, I welcome you to today's special edition tagged GbaramatuVoice Election Headquarters. GbaramatuVoice is my name, and I will be joined in this program in no distant time by well-meaning Nigerians and quietly influential public analysts to discussing today's event. On my own part, I will say that today is a day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Specifically, it is, an all-important day for Nigerians because it is a day set aside for Nigerians to, queue at their various polling units to elect as presidents that Nigerian that will assist pilot the affairs of these nations for the next 4 years. The same thing is equally applicable to, the National Assembly. As their representatives, senators, and members of the House of Representatives that will, push their interest before the National Assembly for the next 4 years. So looking at it from this angle, we must not fail to remember that a lawmaker is as important as the president. The reason is obvious. When there is no effective law, there will be nothing for the president to enforce or implement. So we shouldn't focus on who becomes the president alone. We should equally be interested in whom that person that is going to represent us. the person that will give our constituencies and our senatorial districts very effective, efficient, productive, and reliable representation. It is important. Now, back to the electoral umpire, which is the INEC. INEC has told the world that they are ready, as I mentioned a few seconds ago. And, you know, signs are equally manifesting that there are gaps from what INEC has said, looking at feedbacks being, you know, received from the various polling units. As at 10 o'clock, most of the polling units have not received electoral materials. INEC officials are nowhere to be found. I don't think this is the best way to be prepared. It is not too late for INEC to make amends. We are reporting live and direct from the city of Warri, here in the heart of Delta State. Again, we, in a special way, appreciate the security personnel. You know, their effort and conduct so far is very, very commendable. They are strategically located. They are civil in their conduct. And, you know, there is a total departure from what they used to do before. And we encourage them to continue in that form. Then back to the core concern, which is the presidential election and the National Assembly, you know, election as well. We have to tell you that it is important that you vote, because if you don't, you have no right to complain. A nation is not destroyed by the actions or the activities of the wicked. Rather, it is destroyed by the inactions of the enlightened. So it is a participatory exercise that you must not fail, you know, to be involved. Specifically, the 18 political parties in the country, they all have their candidates. And looking at their intimidating profiles, they are all qualified by their own rights to be the president. But as luck will have it, and based on the Constitution of the Federal Republic, you have the final say. Isn't that wonderful? We are bringing this to your notice so that you know the reason why you must participate in this electoral process. And another reason why this is important is that this is the 7th presidential election that is coming up in the country right from 1999, when democracy reemerged on the political we called Nigeria. The first was in May 1999 that produced Chief Olusegun Kikiola Obasanjo as the president. That time he just emerged from the prison, and you know, before you could know it, he became the president. And there is something unique about that presidential contest. At that point in time, the nation paraded 3 major political parties. There were many, but 3 were most profound, or could be described as the front line. The People's Democratic Party, All People's Party, and Alliance for Democracy. For the first time, the nation collapsed the I no go gree mentality and ceded the presidency to the Southwest. The 2 major political contenders or gladiators came from the Southwest. Obasanjo represented the PDP, while Chief Olufalaye represented or took the joint ticket of all People's Party and Alliance for Democracy. Then, as luck will have it, Obasanjo emerged. In 2003 also, by that time, All People's Party, APP, has graduated to All Nigerian People Party, turning its acronym into ANPP. AD was still intact. PDP was still intact. But something remarkable and historic happened within that period. PDP tsunami swept all the five out of the 6 controlled AD states. Their governors lost their positions. It was only Bola Tinubu that survived that quote-unquote attack or PDP tsunami. Every other governor were swept out, and he became the lone voice in the wilderness. While Obasanjo, as president, got his second tenure. In 2007 as well, PDP presented the now arrested or, now departed President Umaru Yar'Adua as candidate, while then by 2007, AD has moved to form alliance into and form what? ACN. And Atiku Abubakar, the then vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria under Obasanjo's administration, has crossed over from PDP to ACN to fly their flag. At the end of that exercise, Yar'Adua of PDP coasted home with victory. In 22 years into that exercise, he passed on. May his soul rest in peace. With that political sad development, our very own Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, who was before then his vice president, took over, completed the remaining tenure, the term, and contested in 2011 and won. In 2015, PDP flew into a political stormy weather and were swept out by the undying, resolved President Muhammadu Buhari on the platform of APC, the All Progressive Congress. But before that victory, it is important to inform you that APC went into merger with so many other political parties, the ACN, the CNC, and ANPP, ABGA, among others. The formidable composure of APC, as at that material time, was enough for them to coast home with victory. Right, the situation continued till 2019. Then, President Buhari, vied for his second term. Despite, going by commentary, despite his below average performance, he got his second term. Now, he has less than 3-4 months to vacate position. Hence, the need for a fresh presidential pool. The question now is, who becomes your president? We have, like we stated a few minutes ago, we have 18 competent, credible, and qualified Nigerians angling for this position. But out of these 18, Going by analysis, 3, as usual, could be classified as the frontliners, and they are in no particular order: Alhaji Ahmed Bola Tinubu of All Progressive Congress, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party, and of course, Mr. Peter Obi, former governor of Anambra State. He is flying the flag of the Labour Party. That is the situation at the moment. Then going back to the polling units, things are beginning to improve. And that details of that information we can get to you shortly. Please do stay with us. Thank you.